this location because it's
I'm alright. I'm going to PM you something. Whoa, fucking hand.
I'll be home in about 19 minutes.
He's almost
19
out.
minutes? Good. That means that you'll actually be getting here about in time. Well, a couple minutes late, but there'll be startup stuff first, so. So if you give me just a moment, this is an SFW in there, so don't worry about that. Where is it? Where are you? Sorry, this is a folder with like 200 pictures in it. It's taking me a moment to find the exact one I'm looking for.
Stop making me invisible.
That is what my persona looked like for the last 10 years. Oh, for like 6 of those last 10 years. For the first 4, it was red, not green, but eh.
Mm-hmm.
And just recently, I've decided to change it to... There you are.
Actually, I realize you need to be
Very
right back
nice.
really quick.
Very neat change. And let me actually just find some of my art. I'll just give you my main. That's easier for me.
I still may end up doing the seasonal stuff.
I luckily don't have so much where I need to sort through it, but enough where I can sort through. Bun, and most recently, Bun. The last one's big.
And I'm assuming that the character is likewise they.
Yep, non-binary.
Oh my god.
Non-binary.
No. I don't care if I don't technically have the authority. You're going in the lake. No, I can't put him in the lake. Them! I can't put him in the lake. Them. I can't put them in the lake.
The lake. I can't even.
Oh, there they go.
I'm so.
Please keep your moist self out of here.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I guess henceforth dad puns won't be allowed.
If you're no longer moist, you are welcome back here.
Why?
Moist.
Oh hey, cool! I just discovered that I can do something. But do I do it? Is it worth
Swim to the lake.
Is it really worth it? You actually do what you said you're going to do.
No. The window is
Probably a wise decision.
I'm doing it!
Bastian, you're like the gnome from the gnome.
Hi. I think up to be returned.
Yeah, basically it was being able to defeat god modders, people that just abuse they completely ignore the rules, basically.
I
And make
understand that
unbroken
Tanya
characters.
wanted to say something to me.
Huh? What?
Tanya apologized multiple times while you were gone.
Well, I've got to hear it for myself.
You can trust us many, many times.
Awkwardness is
That is a lie. Lying is bad.
I was napping in the corner and I ignored it.
I can neither confirm nor deny any of the statements that have been made here today.
Alright, I guess I'll go again.
Okay. You are obligated to do this or that. And then I would
Well,
use those
now there's an
reasons to
influence.
destroy them and piss them off every time.
Now there's an influence that Tanya must apologize.
An influence.
The minor influence.
for yeeting someone into the other one. It's not. I'm not responsible for that.
I'm
just
waiting,
here.
Tanya.
I'm trying to think of the funniest way to do it, but I can't think of anything.
Give him more of your vegan rations.
Do more of a what?
Give him your vegan rations.
You'll die. No, you'll get funky.
Funky.
Really funny things will
Sorry
actually
that I
happen.
lack the ability to throw you all the way into the lake, causing you to hit a tree instead. Next time, I will try to use more swing. And really, when you think about it, what is bread anyways? It doesn't make any sense. So
Yeah,
that's why I
right.
had to shoot him. Oh, hi,
What
Zen.
is what?
Bread is bread.
Okay, Zim, I'm sorry.
I'm waiting for the butt.
Well, you can't have my butt.
Okay, I guess we'll accept that. Alright, everybody, hello and welcome to...
Line.
Don't interrupt.
Hello and welcome to this very, very moist stream. I am Razim, and this is Serpent's Fable Dungeons and Dragons. Just because she was mean to me, Tanya or Rosalia, please give us the recap.
All the way from the beginning?
Yep.
At the beginning, there was nothing. And then Angel spoke. Let there be a weird planet with a messed up biosphere. And there was. And it was not necessarily good.
Continue.
Then several thousand years happened, and then several people materialized in a field of supposedly cursed wheat. There was a ghost. The ghost got very confused by a very affectionate wolf and then wandered off. Then they all kind of wandered to a monastery that may or may not be a church, depending on which reality you're in. And then they killed Mega Ultra Chicken. They weren't supposed to kill Mega Ultra Chicken. An elder monk got really mad at them and told them, you need to bring back Mega Ultra Chicken or else. And while they're waiting on being able to bring back Mega Ultra Chicken, they heard about a town with some slaves in it, and they're gonna go free the slaves because, well, what else are you gonna do when you hear about a town full of slaves? It's just what you do. And now we're at the town, and a sequence of events involving a magical, possibly sentient ham may or may not have happened and may or may not have resulted in a fractured timeline that may or may not currently exist. More on the story as it develops. Back to you, Zim.
먹었구나.
Not sure if that's the result of it either.
That is the result of a sable.
Yes.
Definitely wasn't Jumbo.
And you know, well, Maki wanted this one played, so you know we
Favorite.
had to play it.
Meanwhile, Jaffer. See, Jaffer wants you to say
Moist.
moist. Moist.
I do believe that would be a very moist individual there. They have an extremely moist personality, after all.
One of the most moist, yes.
Yes, just a little bit of moistness to it. You really need to make sure you have some moisture in your cake.
There it is.
After all, it is all cake. Moist. Very, very moist. Moist. Moist.
So, what's
Oh my
is there,
God, what are we?
what is he trying? What is Jaffer trying to throw at us?
Alright, guys, I finally made it.
Great. I
Hey,
think I've
perfect, made it.
satisfied that voice act thing.
We have stalled for so much time waiting for Timber to get here.
We didn't stall on oh, wait, actually, sorry. Yes, we care about Timber so much that we stalled on purpose just for him.
Smooth.
Just for you, Timber.
Just for
Sorry,
you,
that-
Timber.
God, I feel so honored.
Oh, crap,
You know,
I didn't want to give him that feeling.
It
If he starts floating, it's
Thanks
towards
a lot.
to deflate his ego.
it takes a lot.
Does
You know,
anyone have a
yeah.
needle?
I had to make sure my nose was nice and moist, so I had to hydrate. But then I hydrated so much I had to dehydrate. And do you know how hard it is to dehydrate while you're wearing heavy armor? It is very difficult.
Well,
Good to see that you're so speechless by my awesomeness.
It's just
And
such a
he's so-
moist speech that.
God, we're still going with this.
yep.
Yeah, it left my. It gave me a
I've-
moist expression on my face.
Does that count you slobbering all over a bone?
Maybe.
Remember, heathens, even if you're a heretic, you need to hydrate.
Properly hydrate, social distance, don't touch your face with your hands, wash your hands.
Get those hands all moist.
With that hand sanitizer.
Remember, kiddos, if I can hit you with my sword, do not properly socially distance.
We need rituals,
Well-
social distancing. Combat.
Well, it is coffee and sneezing and oh my, so I wouldn't doubt it would be something related to that sort of concept.
Be smart, wear a mask. Maybe I
And
should
not
start
live-
all of my streams going forward with that.
And don't be like these peasants in this town.
No, you should start with remember what Paladin Timber says. If you're close enough, I can hit you with my sword. You're going to catch a pathogen, and then I have to kill you in order to keep the Empire safe.
I will purge the unclean.
Exactly. Seriously though, can we just start now? Oh my god.
This is so fun. Even though that's not what we're supposed to be doing.
Just 2 hours of straight riffing. Oh my god.
Just waiting for... Is there anything important from the that certain individual called Jaffer, or is you ignoring it?
Well, where are we picking up from? That's the important thing. We just left
Outside
the
of the city.
Alright, so it's before we had encountered the gate.
Yep.
And before we killed the poor innocent guard.
Yep.
But the ham still exists.
Maybe.
The ham will always exist. It existed before space and time.
Unless someone has to conjure in the ham if they want the ham, though.
Rosalia's gonna go get moist.
Okay. Well, I guess you... Like I said... Wait. So,
I think I broke the DM.
Maybe.
Oh, right. I forgot to look at your game breaking.
That's
Oh
what
no!
I was mentioning it. What is it? I'm
No,
curious.
remind him. No.
I think the game's broken just because it's just too moist.
The succulent ham.
There's too many moist factors going around right now.
We're having one of those really moist days. Unlike what it's like outside right now.
Well, I would accept your influence,
What is it?
but I guess it's up to Festian.
It has to be small enough for you to carry it in your hands, though.
Hey, as long as it can... I mean, technically that's a game breaking.
Yeah, I know.
So it could just be a magical one that he can still use despite being full size.
Yeah. It just takes a lot of toll for him using it. Because it is an item that he has to pick up with his mind and actually use.
What
That
if
is
it's
true.
unnaturally
He's gonna go after
whatever it is?
Rosalia with it.
Because he doesn't know what it is.
Nope.
Don't realize
Got
it's
no idea
dangerous.
what it is. He's gonna go after Rosalia with it.
That's one way to wake up everyone in the neighborhood, but they're too ill to really notice.
But there's a specific reason why he's going after Rosalia with it. By the way, guys, don't forget to place your troops. We definitely need assistance on this battle.
Yep.
We need you!
Don't worry, he's also... Don't worry, we actually started late.
Yeah, we started late. We had some issues.
That need to be ironed and
But
dried.
namely-
And not
No, blame the paladin.
We had to get rid of the moistness in the group.
Oh my god.
Still going on with the voice, apparently.
Moist.
So this random, well, the Martin, the special one, that tends to change his name somehow, but they don't. It's a little something poking him for a moment, and if he turns around, he has a little gift next to him. But he has no idea what it is.
I have the perfect gift for this. For how he opens it. Where is it?
Well,
I might have a few too many gifts.
A few.
the one that looks like he's opened a box.
Meanwhile, I've got literally an entire folder on my desktop dedicated to just reaction gifs.
And
There you
also,
go.
More likely, I think others just saw it just opened. So. There are also maybe some treats in there.
There you go. That's how he opens it.
Oh my god.
It
It's
is.
already open, dude.
If you can't fit your entire head inside of the bag, then is it really open?
Yeah, he could though, that's the thing. He just
Yeah,
wanted
but there's
it open
also,
wider so that he could start
there's
shoveling
also
it
a
out.
message with it, but it's sadly impaired. I don't know if he knows that.
Good question. Nope. He does not know that.
But I bet at this point, I think everyone there would actually notice that he's digging around in this weird bag box thing that had some treats in it that he's kicking onto the ground.
Do the treats smell like meat?
More likely, yes.
What?
I go over to the treats and take some bites out of them.
It tastes a little-
Rosalia will growl. Mine!
I shrug, just ignoring and keep eating some of the treats.
That there, he's just kicking around, trying to get into the bag, and just like,
Yeah, I'm just eating the treats that he's kicking out of the bag and onto the ground.
hey. Now he said there's a scientific artifact inside of the bag called a hand drill.
No,
What's
it
in the
is a grinder.
Oh, not a. What do you would? Okay, a grinder works too. Still, it's a, like it's a tech item that looks like it's meant for two hands and something with two legs, but you might be able to figure out how to do something with it.
Rosalia! Rosalia! Look what I found!
Talk to yourself like that.
He's gonna run after Rosalia with it.
And it looks like this. And that's
What did you
it's just,
find?
he sees this weird, bright orangish colored mechanism, like machine with a saw blade on it. And they're literally.
It's a what?
He's gonna stop halfway, fiddle around with it, turn it on, and then continue going after Rosalia.
And makes this wonderful buzzy noise. Do you have that noise?
I don't have that noise.
Damn it.
You stop right there. No, stop. Back.
Look! It's cool!
Oh, and that means that certain individuals will be there too. realizing what it is, but no one seemed to ask them anything.
What is this? Sorry, I'm a bit confused.
Well, specifically, the two Fessian individuals are just not too sure what just happened.
And we're currently in a was it open plains, forested region? What?
Open plains / like road area.
Oh.
Where maybe
Like,
it's like
on
a
the-
few trees around.
Okay, so nowhere near the original town that we last stopped. Right?
Never, you're walking up to the location. Or working on doing so.
Gank is minutes away.
Well, since he's clearly not stopping, I might have to roll. I might have to roll to kick.
And not lose your foot.
I might have to. Thorn, you stop with that thing right now. That is highly dangerous.
It's like Frank just mumbles, is that a handsaw? Drill saw like thing?
Dangerous. I love dangerous.
At the moment, I'm attempting to maintain distance from him.
Yeah, like they're just trying to figure out, is this like what just happened? Because it just appeared out of nowhere and it's like,
What is it again?
it's called, Frank pipes up, said,
It's a
It's called a-
grinder from Space Engineers.
a grinder specifically.
I feel like I'm reaping the karma of something that I never did.
Oh, it's this. I just googled it. I'm gonna put it in chat. It's this. Right?
And right now, Rosalia is swinging it around wildly as he's running excitedly over to Rosalia.
Because no one knows how that works.
And what's his move speed?
Currently, 25.
So you can outrun them.
Yeah, so I'm just going to keep maintaining my distance from him with my move speed of 30.
If you're actually running away, it would be actually 60.
Well, I'm pretty sure that I have good motive to be moving as fast as I can to stay out of the reach of it. Angel, could you do something?
I still don't know what we're looking at.
I am. What is this? Is it on? Like, is this?
God
Yeah,
damn it,
it's on.
Japper, you made me snort out my drink with that.
Oh, what is this?
This is very true, actually. That would make sure people don't come near you. Oh, or in order to not end up in jail, just thought of an alternative. Just wear a belt with a bunch of paintbrushes pointed outwards on it that are covered in red paint on the end that's wet.
The only challenge with that is getting the paintbrushes to stick directly out.
Where is it? Oops, why did I close that?
Mari's is gonna find Timber and just hide behind Timber. Just try to determine what the hell is happening with this murderous weapon from
Okay,
nothing.
I posted it in tabletop image, the one on the left. That's what he's got.
And he's just holding it in his mouth in a way that his jaws are holding the trigger down.
Or using his telekinesis. You know, I wonder how long he actually can carry that thing before it tires him out.
Which battery it's got.
It has infinite battery,
I
but he doesn't
mean-
have infinite energy.
I You're talking about me, where I literally have an ability that makes it so I never need to sleep, eat, or breathe. I can keep
Legend
going
has
forever.
still running around with the grinder to this day.
But how long is that?
That is forever.
Hmm.
Unless I switch to a different ability.
Is the blade like spinning or something?
Yes.
It's making the whole buzzy noise.
This is why Amari is currently behind timber.
Got it.
And I'm trying to figure out how do I select myself?
Oh, hey,
Timber!
Amari, you got the better image of this. I'll post that in the tabletop image as well.
Timber, Rosalie has been possessed by a cursed weapon. It's evil.
I don't know. It looks pretty cool to me.
Oh my god, right?
I'm
Roll
trying.
for persuasion.
I am gonna roll for persuasion. What would that be under? There it is. I found it.
I'm still getting my computer set up.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
You're just gonna continue ignoring the whole situation and just eating the treats that were within the bag that Rosalia conveniently ignored and is running around with whatever that is in his mouth.
And they taste really nice. Kind of reminds you of the venison. Then also something combination of venison and chicken.
Let's see.
And remember, there's still a letter in there.
Oh, can I read it? Or what language
You need
is
no
it written
Terran?
in? Nope, I don't know it. I just look at the paper, see scribbles, and continue eating.
Maybe you can indicate that it's in there if you want to.
I mean, I guess I pull it out with my mouth, throw it onto the ground, and stick my head into the bag and eat more. So the message is just sitting on the ground next to the bag.
So someone should notice that message.
Amari would probably notice, but they're also afraid of what is currently happening.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
I'm not sure.
The problem is, Festian, you put two... You're relying on two creatures that don't care about letters.
I know. It's up to them if they want to or not.
They wouldn't point it out. To them, it doesn't matter. What's more important is the food and this new toy.
Uh-huh.
And you also have everybody else kind of preoccupied with the fact that there's a Martin running around with some kind of thing that is spinning and making a loud whirring noise.
You know what? I'm going to take that ink bottle that I got from the ship, and I'm just going to huck it at him as hard as I can.
Not even scored.
Okay, let's see.
So I would be throwing with disadvantage since it's not a proper throwing weapon, but he would be dodging with disadvantage since he's carrying a huge thing in his mouth, right? So they negate each other?
No, you'd have to roll with disadvantage and manage to hit my AC.
But
Yeah.
wouldn't your AC be taking a penalty because of the giant heavy object in your face?
Not really.
Probably would be higher, to be honest, because there's a barrier.
Yeah, it's basically... I basically have a shield now.
Well, cover.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, the device is electric. Ink is wet. It might be conductive, depending on the type of ink. Said it was squid ink.
Okay, that's...
What would be the roll for that throw? Be Dex?
Dex no prof.
Strength. Throwing is always strength.
But because monk,
Throwing
Yeah,
is
it's
It's
always...
strength.
Your monk abilities only apply to monk weapons, so this would be strength.
Since it's an improvised weapon.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I always thought that throwing weapons for the ability to hit would be dex, so it's your ability to aim.
Ranged
only
weapons are,
ranged.
but throwing,
Yeah.
it's, you know.
Of course, the dice hate me.
Yep.
And obviously that thing would have shattered on the ground.
Yep.
No question there.
You got a weak arm.
You guys hear a scream intimidating bird the stop really loud that makes you all stop in your tracks all of a sudden. And it seemed it came from Frank.
From what?
My tracks have been plenty
Intimidated.
stopped.
In other words, he was trying to. No. It would be intelligence save. No, he won't be able to save you from it.
Fine.
You heard the shout that came from what? You got talked over by
Frank.
two different people.
Frank told you guys to stop what you were doing.
Who's Frank?
Frank is the taller Hessian gentleman that was with you.
Right. I forgot about Frank.
You definitely feel very, very frightened of this individual. Pretty much in being intimidated to stop what you're doing.
Technically, I wasn't doing anything to begin with.
Yeah, but it did make you get a start when you saw him do that.
Why are you yelling at me? He's chasing with a freaking whatever that thing is.
Just making a lot of racket, and I think we have a lot of attention, but they don't seem like they're doing so hot.
I'm worried about how loud it is. I'm worried about the fact that thing looks like it could take my leg off.
These regulations, and you pointed out these like maybe 4 guards.
Have we just been sitting here and attracting guards?
Yep, pretty much.
Oh no.
With that loud buzzing noise. And you making noises and all that stuff, maybe yelling or that stuff. And gathered the tension.
I am going to find... Is there like trees nearby or some sort of physical barrier between me and guards who are now looking at us?
Well,
Yeah, it's called timber.
you're in. Yeah.
I'm gonna find timber and who I'm already next to and continue just pretending they're not here. Maybe the guards will go away.
How big was the bag that the stuff came in?
It's about a small RL food bag, like a little one. Enough to feel the size, but not the size of the thing that you need to have in there.
Is it small enough that I can hide behind it?
No, you can only hide your head in it.
Okay.
Remember, Festian, that he is still like a newborn pup in size.
Yeah. He can.
I'm
I don't
tiny.
know. Like maybe half of his body can fit in there.
I was thinking I'm going to make a stealth check to hide behind the bag.
Yeah, I guess you guys have to roll initiative.
Is it too late? Have we been too seen?
Yeah, we are. You guys are seen.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Just imagine the scene. Just the guards walk up onto this campsite where there's a pine marten running around chasing a bunny with something in their mouth and a wolf sticking their head inside a bag. And I don't know what the other 2 characters are doing. Just watching this, I guess.
Pretty
They
much.
just come up to the scene and just standing there watching.
Yeah, would this be grounds for roll initiative yet, or?
Or yes.
Alright, how do I do the roll of initiative? Oh, I found it. Alright. I think that works. I don't... Oh yeah, it worked.
She's gonna straight up Bugs Bunny. Whee! I.
Please.
Huh.
Serious. No, I'm just gonna borrow the one I already been using. Where is it?
What? What is this? What is this? It's so loud.
This is interesting battle music.
It is. There we go. That's a more volume.
I am so motivated.
I thought I'd get you all motivated, you know?
I appreciate it.
But you're not the bard.
So
I
like
should
I said,
go
I don't-
attack that thing.
Yep.
Alright, so
Also, this is a remix of the gym
they're
leader
about,
battle music from Pokemon Sword and Shield.
They're about
how far away are they?
they're about the closest guard to you is about 20 feet away from you, and it's like 5 from each from there.
Oh, then I'm going to throw my throw a dart at the closest guard.
Okay. That would be 2.
Be what?
2.
Hang on. Rosalia is going to interject here. Come on, people! Don't you know social distancing rules? 6 feet means 6 feet. Not 5, not 4, 6.
Yeah, because if anyone has the wisdom, notice they don't look. They're going to have disadvantages anyways, because you know some of them don't look like they feel so good.
It's too late for them. They didn't
Yeah.
social distance.
But why are
This
they
is what happened.
Why are they attacking us in the first place?
Well, they are the only individuals that's on line defense to the city that you guys are approaching. If you get the idea how it sucks to be them.
So I got an 11 on 2 hit.
Did you drag it onto the area to attack?
Yeah.
No, you missed.
Ugh. And I've only got the 1 attack for this turn.
Yes. Unless you want to use your another. Wait, you threw that, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, then I'll use my remaining. I still have a remaining move action, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'll use that to get behind Timber.
I'm already behind Timber.
Well, behind Amari. I'll everyone hide behind Timber.
Everyone's hiding behind Timber.
Hey, it works. He's on the park.
safest place.
Yes, he is the brick wall.
For roll initiative.
Already did. I think everyone did. You just need someone just needs to pass their turn.
Alright, that's it. That's all I can do because I'm not level 2 yet, so I don't have key.
Eight just walks up to you, get too close, but still not close to get anybody. Same with guard 10. Guess she's in here.
I'm a bit confused on the positioning of where everyone is.
I thought there'd be a map.
Everyone's just behind Timble.
I have my head stuck inside the treat bag.
Yeah. I wish I had a proper map for you guys. Unless you want to use the other thing.
Like, it could just be
Well, we still got that field map from before. We could just.
Yeah, it could just be a grid map, and it's just general placements.
I mean, it's open plains. It's not like terrain's going to be much of a variable here.
No, not really. I think I'll go grab it.
Besides, you gotta make it aesthetically pleasing for the audience.
They want to be moistened by the map. Absolutely moist.
Why are you like this?
I mean, the treats weren't moist, so they were pretty dry.
And crunchy.
Probably a good thing.
Okay, let's go. Share this. I think it's small. Did you guys get it?
I see a
I
field.
Yep.
I see wheat.
Field of
Lot
wheat.
of wheat.
Wait, you're at the bottom. You're all the way
There's-
down there.
There's so much wheat.
I see fields of wheat and buildings too.
Where did it
I
put
see
you
a
guys?
marker
enemies.
You,
Where did the
We're
heck-
gonna eat 'em.
myself. What a wonderful brawl.
I have a question. Where did it put you guys? All the way down there?
Ah.
Oh no, it's last time all over again. We don't know where we are.
I do not see any myself or anybody else on this.
That's because I thought you moved the tokens onto the farm field.
Hold on a second, guys. Where are you? Oh, I'm at wheat. What do you mean wheat? No, I see wheat. I'm at wheat.
Gotta move in between maps.
Why are you doing combat at the wheat stuff?
It's not letting me guys drag you guys onto the map. Trying to figure out why. Well,
Ah! I am
You.
big. You're my giant fist.
sorry. Hey, come back here. I need that. There we go.
Just pulled everybody onto the other map. I grabbed them and then they vanished off of the field, the farm map.
Honey, I shrunk the adventurers.
Why is it so big?
G. Little G.
GG.
I'm so sorry.
Well, while we're waiting in the meantime,
Another G.
we can all go place troops on the battlefield for the next battle.
Tilted G. He's all tapped out. You ever been having a rough day and you just feel like your G is tilted? Putting the bomber right there. Oh, hey, and that's where Zimmet plays the musketeer. Thank you, Paige, for actually updating.
And that's where you place the bomber.
Sorry, I'm trying to get them all on there, but it doesn't automatically. Then. Sorry.
The party's saying we're being attacked by G's, but Temple can't read, so he doesn't know what a G is.
Where did Timber go?
Master of stealth.
Because that's what I'm trying to do. So you're generally around right here. Oh. Timber's not on the combat tracker.
What? Am I supposed to roll it somewhere? I hit initiative.
Yeah, but for some reason you're not on the combat tracker.
Well,
Now
I'll
you-
go roll it again.
Yeah, you can roll it again.
Initiative. He likes initiative. He has no drive.
The same exact place he was.
Yep. And he gets to go right there.
Please, I would love to be behind.
I'm positioning you guys a little better.
So I'm like a
Kind of like right around
the
like
line behind Timber.
pretty much. And I need to add one more NPC. Sorry. Not the best. Where are you?
Alright, what does each square equate to?
5.
Alright.
No, 6.
Dad!
Oh!
Also, Rosalia would have probably been about here, going after Rosalia.
Leo, I am Rosalia. And don't worry, I'm terrible at my own voice.
Yeah, I'm Rosalia, Leo.
Little Rose.
I'm not Rosalia.
That is Eyeball Rose. I am Fist Rose. Don't worry, his name changes every episode. You'll be fine.
No, every day.
Like I said, every episode.
No, there's been a couple
Yeah.
episodes where we had several days.
Like one.
Yeah, that was exactly one.
Alright, you're both getting moisted.
What? No.
There, problem solved.
What problem? I'm still here.
You spoke too soon.
Everything is doing the. I saw the chat move. I thought you'd talk to me again. Yeah, the trampoline I installed, it's really doing the trick. Why is Guard 2 heavily wounded? What happened?
Oh, yeah, Angel did something to them. Am I allowed to show you that?
Well, I mean,
If it happens.
what would we
Yeah,
have observed?
we should be able to see. If it's something that we could see, then yes, preferably tell us. Instead of
it's
just being silent.
Angel used a thorn whip cantrip on the guard that's closest to us.
Yeah, see, that's the sort of thing that we would see, since it would go literally over our heads to do it.
It literally does go.
Since I can't post in tabletop images, I just posted it in Sultan Fable.
And the guard 11 slowly walks up to here.
Timber, that would have nothing to do with me putting it in tabletop image.
And they
No,
will.
no, I was just making a meme of this moment.
They'll attempt to actually attack said Timber. And misses.
The ambush protects.
Frank would move out here. Two.
Okay, so we have 3 people tied for 13 initiative. How does it determine who came first? Does it just randomly pick?
No,
Probably
it's the dex related.
All right.
two of us had the same exact text as well.
Just go
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the way that they've got it ordered. Make it simple.
Trust in the machine.
It's the guard. It does D10 slashing done +3. And dying.
You are dead. Not big surprise.
Unconscious? Or dead? Actually, I would say that really just dead.
So you just straight up just deck him in the face and his head came
Yeah,
off?
yeah, pretty much.
Ugh,
You
no.
saw. You saw. Because he did proceed by quite a bit of damage. It's the Martin's turn to do something.
Excellent. Rosalia, look at this. All right, I suppose I should do something about these guys.
I wonder how much damage
Oh my
that thing
God.
would do. I know it's a cutting.
Did they succeed or fail?
No. They did not succeed at that.
Okay,
What does it do?
just 1 damage.
Oh,
Minimum.
Which
he now
card?
has a headache.
But that's okay because he's more focused on showing Rosalia his new toy. Rosalia! Look! Look!
Now it's someone else's turn, but I think
As
they're
he's
still in
swinging it
goodie bag.
around wildly.
No.
So, I hear the sounds of combat. I take my head out of the bag, look around, see that there's a guard person.
Right in front of Timber.
It's right in front of Timber, and it's like, I wag my tail to cast Frostbite at the guard.
Okay. Oh, you actually do something to them.
Do they save?
No, they failed. Should actually find a way to... How do I add the disadvantage on stuff?
Okay, so they're just gonna have some nice frost cover them, or
I bet they feel worse after that happened.
yeah, they just got a lot of cold, and I'm just gonna stick my head back into the bag.
Okay. Your turn, I guess.
Alright, Amari, seeing stuff happen, they want to not be here, they'll take out, well, nothing really, just a little wand, I believe. Make some symbols on their chest and cast Bless, and Timber themselves and Rosalia, the rabbit, not Rosalia, the small thing, they're like, please Timber, like, I'm not saying kill them, but please stop them from attacking us. And just stay there.
Not guaranteeing. Oh, he's sideways.
That will be the end of their turn.
I think you actually can throw the Bless on them, though.
Like,
Can you guys stop doing that? It's been breaking my brain.
Oh, I'm rotating my piece in the direction that I'm facing.
My piece is
I
also
was facing
rotated in
that.
the direction of eating inside the bag.
I was facing towards them, but now there's something more dangerous than guards.
like I can do Bless, but like I don't believe I can put it on 3 people at once.
I think you select. It's like casting the thing. Is I think you have to select the 3 of the individuals you want to do. Then you
Oh
do
my
the.
god.
Okay, then how do I select 3 people? Let's try it. Try this.
This is slightly off topic here, but I just realized that the back line on Stream Raiders is 2 flag bearers and 3 healers. So Immortal Army.
Let's get a 4th healer.
Okay, Maki, on your
Yes, how
character
do I do
sheet,
this?
do you not see a little magnifying glass next to Bless?
There is a magnifying glass, yes.
So you just drag that effect onto those that you're using it on.
Oh, and
Okay.
don't target somebody if you're.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Unless
You've
it's
been
for very.
blessed for
And why
a
is
minute.
Timber selecting in individuals, though?
All of the healers.
I do not know, but that is
You
all I
know,
would like to do.
so if you're going to attack, I recommend you not have them selected. Unless you really want to hit your friend.
Okay, I don't know what's happening. However, that is what I
You
will
get-
do.
And you need to
Uh,
end your turn.
And
If you're not
their
going to do anything.
turn behind Timber. His turn, I think it is now.
You need to click the little arrow thing with the dragon.
The arrow thing with the dragon. Thank you.
Combat
very much.
tracker.
I've never used this website before.
See the little arrow?
I've done
dragon?
it, yes.
Timbo's gonna draw his longsword and attack number 11
Wait.
since he's in front.
Don't have targets selected when you do that. Unless you really want to hit them too.
How do I untarget stuff?
You reselect them the way you originally did it.
I never even touched. I wasn't even touching my computer.
For some reason it says that you selected 2 targets.
Hmm. Does that
You
hit?
missed. No, you missed.
Missed. Okay. That's all Temple can do because he's level 1.
Yep. Back to our bunny.
Oh, ah! But, stop.
Temple feels weird because he's got
There.
blessed by some heretic.
Okay, so what is this blessing doing?
You just get a d4 to your attacks and saves if you need to make one.
Is that to the damage or to hit?
To hit.
So I couldn't hear you over the battle
To
music.
hit.
To hit, okay. I gotta drag this around here because I've got too many windows and too small a screen. Alright, so it's guard 11, guard 8, guard 10. Oh, I'm not going to bother aiming at guard 11. I'm gonna aim at guard 8 instead. Because guard 11 I feel like is about to get wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna aim at guard 8 and gonna be throwing another dart. Yeah, guard 8. And dart, and... Oh good, it automatically applied it.
Yep,
Sweet.
you hit.
Alright,
So you can do
and,
damage.
and now I... guard 8.
Heavily damage.
6 damage. And I think that's the end of my turn. I mean, I'm already in a good spot. Except for one very specific thing. If I can actually select my character, because all these icons are overlapping each other.
I actually try to make it as small as I can, unless you want me to make it smaller.
Angel, Zim's, Rose is being mean to me.
You
I'm
need
moving
to have
behind
set an actual grid on this.
There is one. I thought
There's
there
a
was.
cosmetic one, but not an actual in-game one. Yeah, there's one drawn on it, but you didn't set the layer as a mask so the game knows what the grid is.
You know, I am tempted to I was seriously tempted to volunteer a disadvantage roll, considering, you know, Rose at my ankles.
I can't move my thing. Why I can't move it? Come on. Nope.
More
I
flanker. We
I
need
can't
more
do
flag
it.
bearer.
Fine. Give you another flag bearer.
Yeah. Stack all the buffs.
This guard goes here.
Oh no, I just realized something. That's a musketeer, and we're just placing all of the flag bearers behind it.
He will try to attack.
Those buffs stack? Because if they do, he's gonna be one-tapping things.
Nope. Missed. Oop, come on.
Let me square out these things on the grid here.
Actually, we'll stop here. Attack on some face. We keep forgetting they actually have that.
There, I've squared out most of them on the grid, at least the ones that I'm able to move.
He missed. Okay, he's gonna try. Take this one.
Oh no, Epic Paladin and all those healers. Yeah, he's never going to run out of health. And I actually also letting my voice drop way
Nope,
too.
she actually missed. Now it's this one. And he's still gonna try to attack. Silver. Nope.
It is now Frank's turn. Yeah, you just got a solid brick of characters that Angel's running.
A lot.
To hit them. Oh, he missed the guard. Now it's your guys' turn again. The little Martin's turn.
Yay! Rosalia!
Why? Why?
It's a fun toy!
It makes a brrrt noise.
Did they succeed or fail?
They succeed.
Oh, well then nothing happens.
If only you weren't so distracted.
I'm just gonna wag my tail again without even taking my head out, and
No, you actually have to see them.
okay, fine. I'll take a moment to stop enjoying the treats in the bag and do the same thing.
He's got his priorities sorted.
Uh-huh. Constitution's didn't, well, you didn't do it really anything.
So he succeeded?
Yep.
Alright. Then stick my head back in.
Okay.
Alright, Mari sees a person right next to them. Not liking that whatsoever. They're gonna cast Sacred Flame as this person needs to dodge some blue light. So I drag the red one on initially, or do I still drag the magnifying glass on initially? Oh, cast first, alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so they need to make a dex.
Oh, they failed.
Alrighty.
Now
And
you
there's a light
drag the damage.
On them.
engulfs them. take a solid 4 radiant.
And down they go.
Hey, now Amari runs away.
Well, how much damage did you do?
4.
I think you just did exact, so
So that would put them down.
they're unconscious. So they're not really dead, but they're unconscious.
I don't really want to kill anyone anyways. Out here. Like here, I guess. Because, whatever. End of turn. They're just sort of backpedaling.
Yep, you just need to do the little thingy to end your turn.
Yes, I have moved the combat tracker slightly too far down.
Alright, so Timbo's gonna continue to attack Gold 11 with his longsword.
Okay.
Die, Heron Tech!
Miss them.
Dang it.
He's trying so hard.
Timber, please don't kill them.
Oh,
Your blessing is making me so I can't.
How do I end?
the little tiny dragon with the little arrow on it.
Alright, so I need to know, was the kick racial thing for the rabbits ever altered? Or do I still have the 1 strong kick or 2 weak kicks choice?
What?
Okay, under abilities, you had natural weapon, kick, the racial stat for the rabbits. Kick deals 1d6 bludgeoning damage, may take 2 attacks for 1d4 damage each. The target may make a strength saving throw against 10 plus your strength modifier, or be pushed back 5 feet and knocked prone. That's what's written down here.
Hang on. We're getting a lot of background noise from you, Timber. Okay. Your kick only does 1d4.
Alright, so you removed the 1d6.
Yeah.
Alright.
And it's just
now,
1.
That is a serious nerf.
Well, it's not supposed to be that major of a attack. Even still, it's a lot better than a basic unarmed attack.
Alright, and does it still have the knocking prone ability?
Yes.
Okay. Still, what I'm going to do is, excuse me, pardon me, coming through, kick, and basically running towards him to get away from Zim, kicking as I pass. Hopefully, like, vaulting over him if it does knock him prone, so I'll roll for that. So, technically, I guess, at the moment I'm rolling, it's here to determine, before we determine if it actually...
Or you just collide into them.
Yeah, if I botch the kick. That is guard 10.
Yeah, you're not allowed to move through an enemy's space.
Yeah.
So you're right there.
Even if you knock them prone.
Alright, so... Now it says I have a +3 on the kick, but a +6 on my unarmed strike. The kick counts as an unarmed strike, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, yes, but this is strictly with your strength.
It has to be with strength for the kick.
For using this natural ability, yes.
I trust in the heart of the cards. It betrayed me!
Missed.
Oh, good lord. So is that he was able to block it, or that I missed while trying to make the kick?
More like
You missed.
Making the kick.
So that would mean I collided into them then?
Yeah, if you were running and going after them. Unless you want to do a dexterity save or something.
Yeah, I'll go for a dex save on that.
Or
The dice hate me.
15 is good. What do you mean?
yes. No, yeah, you're fine. You're gonna stop perfectly. You're just a little unstable, but you're fine.
As it's 5, 10, 15, 20. I've still got 2 squares of movement, so realizing that my footing was not going to be proper for that kick, change of plans, now I'm over here. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yes, hide behind the other wall.
Yeah, so that's all of my movement expended and my attack expended to no freaking avail whatsoever.
Also, because of his size, I think he actually counts as cover.
I'm having a very hard time doing the things that I want to do, considering that I'm constantly running away from an angry buzzsaw.
Unconscious individual. And I guess he's going to try to attack your shield, I guess. Or its frame. And, ow, he actually gets hit. Okay, then Angel tries to attack. Oh, they missed. This one will continue trying to attack the timber. Yes, you none.
I just noticed something. Everyone that got the bonuses from the blessing this time around have gotten the minimum bonus. They all rolled ones.
Okay, you're only a little blessed.
If anything, you blessed him more so he doesn't kill people.
It's all the placebo effect.
Damn it.
You think
He also misses. Yep. The Barton turned to what the gym.
Alright, Rosalia. He's just gonna keep going after Rosalia, trying to, kindly share his toy with her.
10, 15, 20, 25. Hold up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You only have a movement of 25. You can't get that close to me. There'd be one block gap.
Mm-hmm.
That was only 20 feet from... This is only 20 feet from where I was.
Each square is 5 feet, right?
You can move diagonally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Did they succeed or fail? I need you on top of that, Festian.
They failed.
Okay. Literally can't do anything without you telling me. There.
That looks like that hurt.
Nosebleed.
I'm just gonna repeat my last action. Or let's see, I stick my head out. I see that the guard I was originally looking at is is still standing.
Still standing, but not doing so hot.
I try and cover him in frost again.
Okay. And they failed.
I cover him in frost.
And they're down.
I go back to eating.
Oh hell, they're a statue. They're a new lawn ornament.
Killed by the little wolf.
They're
puppy.
a little extra frosty than normal. Also, you guys are in a cold environment, so more likely the guy could be actually frozen.
Alright, Omari's gonna go for the
So he's more likely dead too.
long range BAP attack against this last guard with Chill Touch. And I will. A 15.
Miss.
A miss.
Yes, it's a miss.
Alright, and then Mari will continue just staying there, not hitting.
And why is there a pointer? I just noticed that was there.
Alright, Temple will run to the other guard since his other opponent's down and try to kill this guy.
First, you have to move your token next to them. There you go. And you hit.
So heck of a hit.
And that's pretty much it there.
Temple just barrels over and just leans into his sword as he smashes into the guy.
Okay, I'm coming around from this side and making a second attempt at kicking as I passed. Come on. Please. I need this. I need this so hard right now.
He got himself pounded by a magic card. Okay. Sorry,
Guard 10, that's the one? Alright, guard 10.
Yeah, that's it's the one that's up. You hit?
Oh, finally! Alright, now, I gotta double check what the specifics are on resisting the knockdown.
But aren't you gonna knock them into somebody?
Oh yeah, I'd be knocking them into timber.
That's not so bad.
Smack right into a metal thing.
The target has to make a strength saving throw against 10 plus your strength modifier, or be pushed back 5 feet and knocked prone. My strength modifier is... Where is it?
So Timber would also have to do a strength save so he doesn't get knocked as well. And also not knocked on top of a certain wolf.
No, what have I done? 11. The guard has to beat 11 on their strength saving throw.
Okay.
I don't know if Timber can fail 11, to be honest.
Can you roll it on them to see if they actually do? Or drag would have...
Well, okay, yeah, that's a serious save there.
So,
But
not what it's referring to. Is referring to. Do I have to roll something?
You need to roll a strength saving throw
for the guard, and they have to beat 11 or get knocked back into timber.
1 second, I go grab one. Good. I need a guard.
That is guard 10.
Yes, kick him into the beefcake.
I'm just picturing the guard getting kicked from behind, shoved into Timber's arms, and he's just grinning down at him. Hello, puppet. Death hug.
Bounced off his shield.
Oh, is that what I thought it was? No, they didn't make it.
So they get knocked into Timber's arms, and he's basically a brick wall with a 19 save, so...
Yeah, he's fine. So if what's his name didn't, we would have a very squished little puppy.
And it did 4 damage.
And... Oops. Heavy wound. Guess you're done? And also
I'm almost done. See how much move distance I have left. See, so it's 5, 10.
Was that a bonus action or a normal action?
But the kick?
Yeah.
Can I take an unarmed strike as a? I think I can take an unarmed strike as a bonus action, can't I?
Yeah, you can.
No,
Thought it was.
that is an action.
All right.
Their monk attack.
Your monk
That's all-
attack, I don't think you can use after using this.
Well, either way, that's all I wanted to do was the one kick, anyways. So 5,
Fair enough.
10,
I can't,
15,
how do I add to the fact that they're prone?
20.
If they have to
Just remember it.
Okay. So they have to try to get up first before they can do anything.
That's all of my move distance gone, and I think I'm done.
The guy next to you is unconscious, so it's not important. He's not prone. He will get out.
Isn't recovering from prone a full action?
Yeah.
No, it's just half your movement.
So yeah, he spends half of his movement shoving himself back off of timber in shock and surprise. Like, I do not want to hunt the wolfie.
Yeah, but I bet he has a lot of germs all over him now. But that does. There you go. Tries to hit the timber. And does not do so in glorious fashion.
You're facing the chapter 5.
Just gonna try doing that. Oh, she misses.
Even if it's only just me.
Can do so. Hits the guard. There's another decapitation. Anyways.
Oh my god, why does this
Oh,
guy keep
decapitation.
decapitating people? Oh.
I think that's vaguely over. But there is an unconscious person. I guess we're done. Combat's over, I guess, for tonight, dude.
Oh.
Any of this guy that's unconscious?
Yeah, can I go over and try to stop him from dying?
Yeah, but he also
Hey!
has ill.
Hey, Rosalia!
No!
Rosalia runs over the guy, cutting him up even more on his way to show Rosalia.
Well, that actually would. If he did that, I think he would have died.
Probably.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh my. Mine's about this big sigh.
DM?
I want to know what's going on.
Looking at the map.
Yeah, I know. I see. I'm just making in the comment from the person you were next to, or it's Angel.
Haha!
He'll jump onto Frank and then on top of Rosalia.
You might have to climb. He's a large individual.
That's fine, I've got a climb speed.
Of course, I botched the dexterity save.
Just accept your fate.
I'm more alarmed that the party isn't doing anything to prevent this.
I'm trying to
Oh,
stop this dude
that
from
one.
dying, and he was cut with a chainsaw.
That one.
Well, to be fair, you did say you wanted Temple at least 10 feet away from you, which is like more than 8, I think.
This is getting interesting.
Well,
And
I
so
don't.
we're going back to the thing after this got yelled at by what's his name? And he's just rubbing the bridge of his nose at this point. Yay. So the combat is over.
Temple's gonna be wiping his blade down.
Yes, that's what's dealt with, but I guess we have some other rabbits to save that are not just the one that's hanging out with us.
Should we like you?
So him getting a critical fail on trying to jump onto me, what does that equate to?
Technically nothing.
I think he flops back on the ground and drops his toy. And barely actually managed to hurt himself a bit. Almost. I could make you lose your tail. But I'm not going to be that mean.
Anyways, so these guards were coming from the wall. Is that correct?
From the gate area, which is open.
So the one that I threw at the guy that is currently dead near us, I can recover that one now, so I'm restoring that to my ammo. The one that I threw towards them when they were first approaching, would that have hit the gate?
Yeah, it would be over there.
Alright.
DM?
Just marking that down for
I have a
later for
question.
recovery if we pass it.
Okay.
How far away is this this place we're going to?
Like I said, it's about maybe 30 feet away from you guys.
Oh, we're out in the open, huh?
We're out in the open right in front of the gate.
Can Timble take one of the guards' heads?
Oh.
If you can find one of them.
Well, I mean, the bodies are there.
Yeah, I know. But one got hit really hard. Like, really, really hard.
Is it a stone wall or a wooden wall?
There's stone walls, but they're not the most best walls.
What I desire is I want to have one of their heads on one of my javelins as I march up to them.
Yeah, but sadly,
Rosali is going to go up to one of the walls with his new toy and start grinding away the wall. So what, a 5 foot by 5 foot cube broken down into a...
Yeah, but you caused the area to start to collapse on you?
No. There's no physics. What are you talking about?
Yes, there is.
Nope.
So dex save, get a dex save, unless you want to get crushed.
I would like to point out that in real life, actual castle walls were filled with rubble, so that if someone tried to tunnel through them, the tunnel would collapse on top of them.
Yep, pretty much.
Don't you know anything about walls?
Don't you know anything about space engineer grinders?
No, you're that logic. No, the only thing you have to do, that doesn't... No, it doesn't turn into that. When you grind things, you do break up an area, but doesn't mean the rest of that area around it is same physics with the engineer thing. It's only that grid area.
Medieval engineers, we have building physics.
Yep.
I haven't played that one yet, so...
Ignorance is no excuse. You are not above the law.
I am the law!
So, are you going to do a dexterity save and not get buried by rubble? Or see if you don't?
What even is this campaign?
Well,
see, I was gonna make the logical question of if I should roll to
barely manages to miss you, but you got 30.
Are we walked up to the gate now, or
no?
One at a time, please.
I was gonna make the logical question of should I roll to see if the dart hit the stone wall or the wooden gates? If it hit the stone wall, that dart's destroyed.
Yep, it would have. But I said it was the gate.
My
All right,
hamster is
you
getting
started saying
antsy.
it's the gate.
If we be adventurers, let us adventure.
No.
Ah,
No.
gaming furry. Thank you.
I refuse.
I approve.
I refuse.
I approve.
I cite your own rules, Zim, that the GM has to approve it.
Fine.
You can't give yourself preferential treatment, no matter how funny it would be.
Hey, Rosalia.
Maybe if you gotten something much higher than that, but no. Moderate's not high enough.
Rosalia.
Which one of us?
Yes, what can I do for you?
Why don't you take your doohickey, Majiggle, and use it on the gate?
It's already open.
I'm gonna use it on the gate anyways.
I'm going to follow Timber.
I am
because-
still now confused on where we are right now.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to go save some bunnies. If you really... Or you can just enjoy your treats in that bag, like I said.
We're at the gate to the city.
Actually, I'm gonna go over to him at the bag to attempt to pick it up. Would I notice the letter at this point in time?
Yes, you would have.
So is the letter like in the bag or sitting next to it?
Sitting next to it, because it was
It's
pulled
on the
out
ground.
next to him.
Alright, then rather than picking up the bag to try to lure him to follow the rest of the group, I will pick up the letter instead and read it.
And its relations just...
Hey, Festian?
What?
Give me just a moment. Rosalia, would you make a dexterity saving throw?
Why?
Okay, you'd probably notice that now Rosalia is in your backpack.
Oh my god.
I've already had my fill of
I'm
the
in
treats.
the
I'm
gate.
now looking
What-
at
what's going
where
on?
everyone else is and confused on where I'm standing.
You're
Well,
actually... You're 30 feet away from everyone.
Weren't we like I'm so confused. Weren't we like in an open plain and now suddenly
Pay
we're at the
attention!
walls?
We were just outside of the town gates, and the area outside of the town gates is an open field.
Pretty much.
Okay, that's makes more sense now. Okay.
DM, what do I see once I'm in the gate?
You see this area where you would normally have, well, where people sell their goods and things, but there's nothing there because it
A
looks
market?
vaguely abandoned. Yeah, a market. But it's abandoned, or seems abandoned.
Alright, so the letter, while I'm attempting to read it and notice that he is in my bag, I'm going to, in the calmest, slowest fashion possible to not alert him, take off the backpack, then drop it and hold my foot over the flap while continuing
He's
to read the
throwing
letter.
all sorts of things out of the backpack.
I throw the backpack.
Oh, I got
Someone's
nothing for
gonna
that.
look around
What?
for any sort of sign of life. People's doing the fall for him.
So are we just going to deal with that chaos and not the other chaos?
Well, I'm throwing the backpack at the town wall.
It didn't go very far. But it is decent, like maybe about 10 feet from you.
Deal with putting the things back in the backpack later. Right now, I really need to read this letter to see what's written on it, considering that it's related to the magical package that arrived.
Okay. It says, this is a blessing from something called the Entity. Try to use it more correctly, not for destructive reasons, but More likely wouldn't go that way, but you can just have it anyway. That's what it says in Terran. And it's very vague, and it's just literally. And also, and it says it's pretty like dressed to the rope that's there for them to have it. So it's not just one individual it belongs to. The object belongs to the party. But it's just
The object does not actually belong to the party. We all know who it belongs to, and we dare not challenge him.
no, not really.
I mean, I'm kind of had
The
my
moment
head
that
stuck
he-
in the bag, so yeah.
Actually, yeah. Did he take the grinder with him into the bag?
Yeah, more likely. I don't know if he turned it off or not.
Oh my god.
That would have been a mess.
He hasn't figured out how to turn it off yet.
So he destroyed your bag.
Possibly along with the
Everything.
contents, including the bag of flour.
So,
Oh no.
And all of your
Flour?
poisoned rations.
Yep. Oh no.
But more likely he would have also inhaled that, so he might feel funny the next morning.
Yeah, so I'm just going to.
He would
casually-
not have inhaled it because he doesn't need to breathe.
Okay, I'm
It
just
also
going-
works when it's on your body.
Oh well.
Dungeon Master,
Yes.
I'm looking around for heresy. I mean, people. I mean, stuff.
What did you do?
Jaffer, I'm not
I'm-
doing the voice act thing for you to make me do stuff in game. That's not what it's for, and I told you this yesterday.
Well, I mean, that's kind of.
I'm trying to move
I
things
ended up
along.
doing. That is kind of sort
Complete
of
the
what I did
mission.
today.
Search for heretics. I mean, slaves. I mean, whatever I'm supposed to be looking for.
Yeah, Amari's gonna see that flour get spilled all over the place. And they're just
So-
gonna go and follow Timber.
I'm just gonna walk around the flower explosion and head into the gate.
So, just how much of my stuff got destroyed?
Well, the only things that more likely survive that is just it's everywhere is maybe anything that's made of a metal or a material, but otherwise, no.
Okay, so the pitons, the hammer, the crowbar, the torches. That's wood. So
That's-
that would take
that's-
more than a beating.
Mhm.
So the only things other than the rations, which I would still scrape together what I can, so I'll just cut that number in half. It was 13. I'll round down to 12. Or, sorry, round down to 12. Oh my god, brain. 6. Round down to 6. But
Hey,
the
what
pan
is
flute.
Timber trying to do?
The
I'm
pan
looking for the slaves we were supposed to look for.
Well, you see, a very obvious looking door that has an old lock on it.
The only two things in that bag that would be vulnerable, other than the rations, would be the pan flute and the length of rope. I would like to point out this is a rotary grinder, and rope is rope.
Will it actually? Wouldn't it get caught up in it?
Probably.
I think he jam. It's not.
I
So
don't
it's jammed.
know. I mean, it's a saw blade. There's a
If it-
lot of different factors that would go into whether it gets jammed or not.
You just
And
don't want
actually,
it to get
no,
damaged.
because it is specified that the rope hangs on the outside of the backpack.
Yeah, but it's still.
Fine, the rope's not damaged. It means the only thing that left that could be damaged is the flute. So you destroyed my flute.
In the backpack.
Well, you're the one that had to bring up the grinder. I specifically left out the damage that the grinder would do on purpose, you know.
No, but since you didn't turn it off, and I did not know you put it down, so it's more likely that happened.
But you see, here's the thing: when I'm playing games like this, I behave honorably no matter how much this turn of events pisses me off. I'm not the kind of person who says, well, you did notice it while it was my turn, so it doesn't count. I'm not that kind of person.
He just, he really wouldn't know how to turn it off at this point.
No, that's a good point. He does not know how to turn the thing off. And at this point, Frank just carefully picks it up and turn it off.
Hey,
Okay.
that's my toy!
Could you make sure he never touches that again? Preferably with a curse of some kind or a small explosive device?
No, I can't.
He's
I can't
jumping
do
up
that.
and grabbing onto it.
You mean grabbing onto something that's like a person that's classified as large. And you're teeny. Because he's like a mountain too.
So,
Are you gonna
I'm gonna
really
try
fight
to.
with him?
He's jumping up to the grinder.
At the grinder. But the grinder is off, though.
That's fine. But that's his toy.
How sturdy does the lock look?
If you can get it from what's his face.
What was that?
Oh, what you're asking?
I'm asking about the lock.
It is a old padlock.
Think I could smash it or something with my shield?
I bet you could just smash it. Go ahead, Timber, and I'll cast guidance on Timber.
Timber doesn't know how to pick a lock, so he just tries to break it.
It's perfectly reasonable.
Well, there's a reason why I left a corpse, but I don't think anyone wanted to look at that.
Well, I tried to talk about the stuff, but you wouldn't let me. Remember I was asking about the golds, and then this whole thing happened.
Yeah, I kind of got sidetracked by the whole grinder in the backpack thing. Kind of just.
So I just decided to move on.
That's fine. It's just
Sometimes things get sidetracked, and that's just what happens.
Yeah, well, it did happen.
Yeah, that's part of why I tried to avoid just the whole grinder thing altogether in the backpack.
That's why you should have said that you dropped it. But you did not do that.
I go up to the lock and look at it. It's old?
Yeah, it's.
I was thinking about trying to like sandwich my shield between something and ram into it or something. Obviously,
Is it possible for me to lock pick it?
Who wants to do that?
That would be me, Shiro.
I don't know if you can.
With a claw, maybe?
If you do,
You do
you're
not have
disadvantaged.
enough. You know it just wouldn't be possible. I mean, you don't have enough flexibility and paws to do that.
I was just saying with a claw, sticking a claw into the lock and trying to.
But
do
you don't
something.
have
I
the
do a disadvantage.
flexibility to even accomplish that period.
Dungeon Master?
So
here's what I'm
All
trying
you
to
gonna do is you just have to do a raw strength to try to actually break it.
Yeah, but if this fails, Temple's gonna see that he can't do this task, and he's gonna ask the others for help.
Yeah, pretty much. And at this point, because you guys kind of defeated the only guards that are ever able to do anything, so there's like a lot of anyone that has decent hearing that is in the area can hear faint whisper.
Bald, do I still have the bless? Guidance.
I have guidance to you, so that's just
Okay.
checks.
So what's that?
Well,
A D4 to your next check.
A
Basically.
D4, okay.
So while this is going on, I grab up all of my flower-covered stuff and walk past the flower-covered rodent to catch up with everybody else.
So you would actually came in there and heard the as well as the coughing and everything like that, and also the mumbling. Should be You managed to do so.
Alright, so now that the lock is busted, Temple's gonna try to open the door.
It's not actually hard to open. I think you did also decent damage to the old door because you hear a bit of crack on it when you did that as well.
Temple doesn't know how to knock, he's a wolven, so he just bulges right in.
Pretty much.
His society
Any-
doesn't believe in doors.
He doesn't believe in weak doors.
Well, he goes in there and just see a whole bunch of scared bunnies just huddled in a corner in a cell.
Guys!
Timber, shh.
Guys, I found
Timber, shush. Please.
more
I'm-
people like Azealia.
I'm gonna hurry over to them.
Okay.
Wait, hold on a second. Temple's gonna mulch up to them and go, "Congratulations, you're being rescued. Do not resist."
The
Oh
door
my
is...
god, the reference.
Sadly, they can't get out of there when they wanted to because they're locked in things that kind of remind you of cages, but they're really big.
Oh no, maybe one of the guards has a key.
And they're locked.
Oh gosh, we can't just smash these ones. Alright,
Is that a
Mario's gonna go.
challenge?
No,
No.
don't smash them, there's people in them. Please.
Temple is like
Well,
ready
we know
to
where...
fast into it, but then stops.
Mario's gonna go searching for a key.
I do an investigation check in the room. Or would that be a perception check?
Investigation? Perception? Are you looking for something?
I'm
I'm
looking
gonna-
around for stuff that is associated with cages.
While he's searching the room, I'm going to go over to one of them and ask if they know who has the key.
Well, they actually pointed it out and it's hanging on the wall nearby.
Okay,
Well, okay.
that's much I will start unlocking people. Just before I do, everyone's like,
They
alright,
actually,
just go.
even though they maybe have that wolf there, they're just happy to see Roselia showing up because, like, I thought they were gonna die anyways.
Just go
So
this
they-
way.
Don't
Don't go in the city.
Because remember,
They've got
some
the
of them
plague
are
in the
actually,
city. We'll get you out of here, alright?
they actually said they already know about the plague, and that's why they're kidnapping people to take care of them.
Okay, well,
Well, there are
Oh,
other ways to
they
solve
couldn't-
this than slavery.
They could just ask. Says this other gun bunny there.
do you know the way home from here? Do you need us to
Well,
guide you?
No,
Well, some of us are from where she's from, and some of us are from the village behind the church.
Alright, well, so we're all going the same way anyways.
I'd rather that we all go there to get cleansed after this experience.
Might as well just stick
Yeah.
in a group.
Yeah,
Start
like I said,
unlocking people.
Cleanse, you say?
Head straight to the front. Head straight through the front gate. There are 2 Festians outside. Stay with them until we're finished sweeping through. Are there any other areas where people are being kept?
They said they shake their head no, they are not really too sure. Other than someone that was being rebellious was dragged into another room through that door that seems a lot more sturdier than the door you guys went through.
Timber, there might be somebody in pain on the other side of that door. I need that door removed.
Timber.
Timber,
And I cast guidance again.
I do a. Can I do a perception check looking for the ham?
Oh my
If
god.
you really
no.
want to look for that, it's up to you.
Not the ham.
Not the ham.
Oh, you just find yourself a large ham bone.
Okay.
Oh, the ham has
So-
forsaken us. It is not but bone.
So nobody really knows how to pick locks, huh?
Some of
Actually, I might actually check. No, I don't.
Temple's gonna need a freaking mallet if this is gonna be a lock picking.
No, this is gonna be a lock. I don't know. Does this lock look breakable to me?
No, it's the lock is on the door, like your typical door lock. That's what it is.
I have a
Alright.
crowbar. I have a crowbar and a hammer. I hand those to Timber. Yeah, try
If
to
you
pry it
urge-
open this.
My hamster is getting
Temple's
antsy.
get
If we be
Can
adventurers,
Temple try
let
to
us
pry it
adventure.
open?
Sure. How big of a ham?
Do I smell
No,
a ham?
I said pry it open.
No, the thing I see.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's an influence.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't see that. I don't look at that.
There could be ham in the room wherever the well, I guess it depends what state the ham is, and whether it's actually ham would depend on what exactly happened to the rebellious one.
It seems like someone ate the other hams. That's why there's a ham
Would-
bone. I guess there was
the-
sadly the ham that you also there's a there is ham, except it's a slice of ham. What's registered
Would
love
the
ham?
So-
kobold
so
give me
how
advantage
much
because
does
of
this-
leverage?
Timber's trying to talk.
Would the kobold give me advantage because I'm using leverage?
I think so.
Alright. Do I still get guidance?
Yep.
Beefcake time.
Of course, that lock.
I will always spam this cantrip. What do you mean?
Well, if Rosalia could figure out how to operate the grinder, properly.
Oh man. Even if you get that extra bonus there, you still manage to break through that bar with ease. Because it is a wooded one, so it's not up that hard. And you come into this room, well, it's not just a rabbit, specifically a hare. In other words, a desert hare in the venture.
Of course, it's one of the crazy
Congratulations, you're being rescued. Do not resist.
And he appears to be, well, from his arms, he's like kind of chained up on the wall. He's alive, but he doesn't seem like he's in good shape because he looks like he's been there for a while and looks underfed.
Of course, when it's a rebellious one, I should have expected that it was going to be a freaking sand strider. All right,
Timber
let's get
walks
down here.
over to the injured person and
They don't look
Look them
very.
up and down.
They look like they need to eat. They look like they haven't eaten for days. And they're.
do they appear injured?
No,
They
they
are
just.
conscious.
No, but they are alive. They are unconscious and
Well,
breathing, but they look.
I'm gonna get my water skin and try to rouse them with that, and offer them a drink if I can rouse them.
Yeah, it wouldn't do. He makes up right away when they get a little bit of water on themselves. It's like raspily trying to speak. Doesn't seem like he's able to. Looks like he hasn't had water in a while either.
Makes you feel any better? I'm pretty sure that we just killed the people who did this to you. Do you
Congratulations, you're
But
being
he-
rescued.
Sadly, the individual seems to only know Terran. He's like, "Thank you. Can you get this off of me?" And the key's on the other side of the door over there. He points with a foot.
Seems to only know what?
He only knows Terran. He points with a foot or a toe or whatever it is towards the direction of another key on the wall
All right.
to unlock him.
All right. I hand
What's
the
he
water.
saying?
He says the key is over there. Go get it.
On the
Timber
wall.
looks for a key.
It's very easy to see. It's a very. It looks like a very oddly colored material.
Well, he's getting the key. I'll be checking for injuries.
He has he's actually missing 3 of his toes
Oh goodness.
and missing his front 2 teeth.
Like the 2 big ones that are normally there?
Yep.
Timber
Of
comes back
course.
with the
And
key.
he is also missing half of one of his ears.
Yeah, considering that those constantly grow throughout a rabbit's life, I'm going to assume that that's a recent injury.
Yep.
Is this what you're looking for?
Yes, it is. And I unlock him. Oh, I gotta mute my mic just a minute.
I will finish the unlocking.
Yeah. It is pretty hard, but he seems to be not very strong right now because he is missing a few toes, so he like stumbles and flops over. because he doesn't really have balance anymore.
We got a lot of people that can get you out of here safely. I'll speak to them in Terran.
Wait, you guys can do that?
Yeah, because he needs to. Or like the other ones are kind of like after they got free, they're kind of waiting because they're worried about the friend and that's in there.
Are
I
you?
need 2 volunteers to help carry him.
Temple is
He doesn't weigh very
pointing at
much
the
because
chain.
he's under malnourished, like severely.
I'm talking about
Well-
a few of the rabbits. Keep the group together.
Yeah.
Easier
Temple's
to defend when
pointing at
there's
the
less
chain.
spread out.
And also, sadly, he also tries to point out this gear that's nearby.
What's Timber saying? Sorry.
No, Temple's asking you can if this.
Specifically, looks like gear that's typically, a bard would have.
A what?
This individually, like instruments
Okay. When you say gear, you mean equipment.
Equipment, yeah.
I thought you said gear like a metal gear hanging on the wall. Like what? All right.
Equipment.
Yeah.
That it would belong to a bard.
Not too hard to put 2 and 2 together. I'm gonna round all that up.
Temple's asking about the chains.
This stuff is all under. Okay,
No,
he's free.
asking you. He was asking you guys can do that.
Do what?
The thing you did with the chains.
Need a key.
Unlock people.
Temple takes the key and tries to unlock the thing on his neck.
It doesn't.
But obviously, it doesn't work.
Okay, this is actually Rosalia's first time seeing the slave collar that he's had on his neck the whole time.
Yep.
It's like, hold on. How long has that been there?
For at least 8 days. As long as I can
why
remember.
asking him such a question?
Goodness. Here. A little bit later, we'll get it off of you.
Why would I take it off?
Well, why do you have it on?
Because it's not necessary to have a slave collar if you don't have anyone who has used you as a slave anymore.
You just asked about taking it off and then immediately said that you don't want to take it off. Does anybody here know enough about magic to see if that thing's messing with his head? It might explain why he's him.
He's like hair, for instance. I have no idea.
Yeah, I check. I have an Arcana variety.
Don't know if it would have a magical. I think it wouldn't. It's just a weird thing that's on their neck.
Yeah, I have.
It does appear to have the crest on his shield and on his breastplate.
The crest, right? That's what you said.
The crest.
The matches his shield and
for a second there, I was like, hold on, what?
A religious crest on both his weapon, his shield, and his armor. Like an armor, that sort of stuff.
Oh, so the Wolven army is using conscripts now. Why am I not surprised?
Timbo's gonna forget about this and walk outside.
Okay, seriously, somebody just opened his head up and took a spoon to him. Seriously.
I don't know.
I guess we should get out of here, but I think there's no more guards.
You're safe for a bit.
Yeah, I would have expected some sort of response by now, but there's nothing.
There was only 4 of them. There used to be about the whole troop, but they slowly were dying from the disease.
Well, it's good we got here when we did before.
Well,
we're
we're
just
here.
been starving here. So
while we're here,
let's get out.
Yeah, while we're here, are there any writing supplies anywhere nearby? Anything that could be used to write with?
I have ink in my bag.
I would just like to leave a note behind.
Sure. It would be in my bag.
I'm
also some paper in there, but kind of kind of... Well, it shouldn't be wet now.
I'm going to take those, and I'm going to leave a note. And assuming that we've got time for this, I'll actually go and take a blade from one of the guards that we killed and use that to pin the note up. The note will be written in both Common and Terran. You could have just asked. It didn't have to be this way.
Pretty much. And I guess you guys are out. Well, they really should have just asked. We could have helped. But nope.
Let's get you out of here for now.
He just, gimps along. Or tries to.
Got another victory
can I,
up
like-
for the glorious Imperium.
Can I extend my shoulder to this dude to help
Yeah.
him walk?
Yeah, along with, I guess, Rosalia is helping as well. Our bunny. Fellow bunny.
I give him some of my rations, but I don't know what foxes eat, so I don't know if my rations are good for it.
If you got vegetarian stuff because you don't like eating meat, wouldn't it be vegan?
Probably got a few.
Well, when they're not busy picking off rabbits that wander too far from the village, I hear that foxes eat berries a lot.
Yeah. But I don't think I want to attempt to eat that, because it might make me sick.
Mari definitely has some things that are vegetarian safe. Thinking on it a little more.
I think we should just get out of this place right now and then go get ourselves clean and so I can actually get a meal. And
At this point, I've already rounded up the bard's gear. I've left the note. I'm waiting at the main gate because I don't want to go any further into this town.
No.
Alright, let's go.
Desperation.
All the other... You also get an entourage of the follow of the old other bunnies following going with you.
Desperation does weird
Which is
things to people.
specifically, it's actually 40 individuals with you.
I shall bring up the rear.
Various of ages from pre-teens to young adults.
Alright, I'd like to propose marching order.
Yep.
That we have the two Festians leading the path, and Timber in the back.
Sounds fine.
It will also be in the back.
And I will stay in the middle of the group of the rabbits. Just kind of looking just as downtrodden as the rest of the group, since I blend right in.
Mm-hmm. You notice that some of the bunnies are actually have a more reddish tone to them. Unlike your gray that's common from your location.
This means they're from a different village. We can get all that sorted out once we get back to the church.
Yep. Gonna be a long, long journey.
And usually it would take about the same time to get there that you got there, which is 3 days. Is that if you're going straight to the location?
Alright, now they really don't have a whole lot in the way of supplies, do they? Just the clothes on their backs?
Yeah, pretty much.
We do not have enough to feed all these people for 3 days.
Yeah, well... while we're
in the town...
Yeah.
We can go gather some food really quickly, perhaps?
Rather not. The whole reason why this happened was because the town was starving.
Oh, right. Wow.
So what little food they do have, I think that it would be a worse crime for us to take it than to leave it here for the people that probably only have a short period of time left anyways.
You do have those free rations on a valley of 3 days, but I don't think that'll be able to feed everyone.
I have
There's 30
6
people
rations.
Yeah, I can only
We're just
6.
gonna need to go foraging. It's just how it's gonna be.
Yeah, you should be able to find things if you do.
Alright, I'm going to take my 6 rations. I'm going to split all but one of those into smaller portions to be distributed to those in the most need. The one that's still a full ration, I'm giving to the guy that had gotten the worst of it.
Mm-hmm. He just happily eats it. Oh,
I'll just go
I
without.
I recognize this taste. Is it that weird flower. It tastes delicious.
A certain creature destroyed a bag of flour in my bag, so pretty much everything is going to taste like that now.
Not what I was referring to. I'm talking about the blue one. It likes to grow in warmer and more damp climates.
Oh, that. Yeah, I added that so that aforementioned creature wouldn't be eating my rations.
Anyways, I guess we just keep on going. If I want to get my strength, I might be able to help a little bit at finding stuff. I'm good at finding.
I look around for the pine marking companion.
But now the only thing that we need to find is the way back.
Oh, the pine
look,
marking?
there it is. Let's go.
Sadly, he only eats fruit from berries. But most bunnies can eat pretty much any like the berries around in there. A pine marten? That's a thing. It's just if you can find one.
But no, I'm looking for Rosalia.
They're a sable.
Oh.
Mario's gonna, hey Thorn, we're leaving now. And if they don't come from that, then
Where is our where did Zim go? Nope.
Zim? He has been quiet a while. He's never this quiet.
Oh, he went AFK. We have to wait a moment now.
Alright, I'm back. What's up?
I think I did.
perfect. We're leaving, and we were looking for you.
Wondering where you went.
You're leaving?
We already did all the
rescued.
things. You didn't. I didn't realize you said you were leaving to go AFK until I looked. That's why it's best to verbally tell me.
With the chaos we've got going on?
No, I'm saying because I continued and I didn't realize you went away.
Well, I didn't want you to stop for me.
Oh, so we already did all the stuff inside.
Yeah, we rounded everybody up. There was one exceptionally injured person. They're actually a hare, not a rabbit. And they had rebelled against their captors, so they were being punished by, well, a bit of a beating and then being left without food or water.
I broke the doors.
So I gave them a portion of my water skin and one of my rations. The rest of my rations have been divvied up to those who are in the most need as we're now walking back.
Actually, it's decently good for a while. It's just they might need to do something, get something within a day, 2 days though.
Well, there was that crashed ship we passed.
Yeah, there could be things on it.
You think animals would have already picked it clean?
More likely.
I thought we already went there and picked it clean.
I just grabbed a couple things from the captain's quarters. That was it. I was only interested in writing supplies.
Yeah.
We have the great outdoors.
Tempo is an outlander. He can forge, but only for 6 people.
Yeah.
It's still better than nothing. If you take that
It
6
is.
and divvy it up, you can stretch out starvation.
You're just looking for things that are growing on bushes that are fruit.
I mean,
That's what foraging is.
Yeah.
I have the Outlander background too, and I technically can forage, but kind of only for me because I'm not interested in berries.
Yeah. But I think Timber would understand that they need to eat the berries, the fruit things.
Maybe if somebody told Temple.
More likely, he would more likely got told by Angel what to do.
Yeah.
And also, I just realized she would also have some rations of her own that she would have shared with them.
Okay, here's my pitch. Here's my pitch, everybody. So, Timber, you can carry a lot, right? Okay. So
yeah.
You take this bag. Everyone else who's in decent health, we walk along with him, and anything that you find that's edible, toss it in the bag. He can carry it. That's how he can help.
Some of them are not good at.
Rosalia will ride on Rosalia.
So you got down from the big guy.
Yeah.
At this point, I've just come to
He
accept
took
it
back his toy.
How? Because you didn't do a strength. You have to physically remove it from someone that might have more past strength than you.
No one else is taking it from
No,
their.
that's the thing that's not in
Yeah,
the mood to have him have that
last
anymore.
I heard, Frank had it, and he does not want to let you take it back.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you want to struggle with that, it requires you to do it.
Just consider what you were doing with it before. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be very willing to give it back to you.
Well, then he must die.
Great. Yeah, he was lucky.
Wait, did he actually pass the strength check?
Yeah, he was lucky.
He runs
By
off
a
with it.
point. What a fucking point.
He runs off with it.
Well, I guess
My
you're gonna be
toy!
left. I guess you're gonna be left behind.
Oh,
that
he'll
bad
come
thing?
back.
I mean, if he gets left behind, what are we losing, really?
Rosalia, how could you say that about
My little
yourself?
companion that needs to dissect everyone here. Even though we are two-legged.
Don't you ever talk about yourself that way. That disappoints people who actually care about you.
No, you see, because I'm studying to be a monk, I need to learn how to leave myself behind, to separate myself from myself. That's what the whole, becoming one with the universe thing is about. So I need to now leave Rosalia behind. Let's go.
Sounds like heresy to me, but okay. Temple goes.
Well, I guess we keep walking as the Martin is like kind of vaguely left behind. Is he gonna follow? Hello?
Pack mule time.
I mean, I'm sure he is gonna follow. He's not just gonna be like, no, I'm done playing.
It's like, we really need to get back. That's why. Because he's not in the mood to deal with the shenanigans of the little crazy critter.
I'm going to attempt to fade into the foliage.
There's not much
I said I was
foliage.
going. What?
There's some foliage. Did we get back to the we are in an area where that would have foliage now.
Basically, yeah, I'll be out of the sight of the party, but shadowing them.
Okay.
That's it.
I got a bag.
So far I need to check something. Give me my dice. Okay. We're still decent. Nothing really eventful other than the stuff you've seen before.
Mm-hmm. Does this dude gain his ability to walk back over time, or am I just being a cane this entire time?
Remember, he does have his injuries aren't mainly treated, but he's missing 3 toes.
Yeah, I'll just help this dude out, and that'll be my purpose for this walk back.
Yeah, he doesn't. Ironically, he doesn't weigh that.
Amari's not gonna be super useful helping people find food and stuff. So this is how they can help.
Yep. And you're decently doing so well in this trip to the location.
So how well does the foraging turn out along the way?
You found a value of 6 days worth of food.
Oh Jesus!
6 days for how many people?
The whole group.
Okay, so yeah,
We're chilling.
By having people fan out and scour the forest once we were safely away from the town, we found plenty to live on.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why people keep enslaving you. You're too good at gathering food. Stop it.
Like, see, the point, I'm sadly, the reason why I became a bard, I can't cook worth it.
The ironies compound upon the ironies. Also,
Well, yeah,
you're
you want
not really doing
to
the
stack
stereotype thing.
iron. Makes good armor.
You're not really doing the stereotypes any favors by not knowing how to handle food. Just saying.
I know, but he actually is the reason why he was kicked out because he couldn't do food.
Those who cannot grow make jokes about it. That's why you're a bard. I get it.
No, actually, because I couldn't do anything, they actually kind of kicked me out of my village because they thought being a bard was useless. I can magically make
It's a
things grow.
bard.
They didn't like the idea of it. The music, they thought it was pretty much crazy, and they made me leave.
I do appreciate the value of music. I would give you a demonstration, except somebody took a saw to my pan flute.
Hey, I have an extra one.
Hey, Roselia.
Wow. That's
Roselia.
awfully convenient.
Yes, Timber?
You like music? You said. I saw you doing that thing with the weird horn thing. Can I try something for you?
And Timbo pulls out his horn that he has,
Oh dear.
and it's
war horn, I
not
take
it's
it?
not really a musical instrument. It's more like an alarm thing.
It's a war horn.
Yeah, and he just blows into it as hard as he can.
And all the bunnies covered their ears.
And just a moment. Okay.
Would that be a performance check?
You actually are fine. Yes.
Would that be a performance check?
Yeah. He does terribly.
Right at his
Certainly not
side.
for all audiences.
It's
See,
very effective.
I can make sounds too.
I can't hear anymore.
I had to play you something, but I can't exactly do that while we're walking.
I would play too, but my hands hurt. Everything hurts. Oh.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like off in the distance, you can probably see like bulbs flying away from trees.
Pretty much. And maybe a deer running.
Well, so much for finding any meat for the carnivore in the group. Just saying.
Yes,
I got
the
food.
hero. But he also he has his ham.
I have my ham bone, and like you don't see me like because I'm not like within the party group. I'm just shadowing you guys. But maybe that deer you saw running was because I was chasing after it.
And he got distracted because of the noise that someone made. But lucky you weren't noticed. It's more likely the deer got scared by the noise. And he more likely was like, a small sigh. Then you have to go find more food.
Luckily, berries don't run away.
Yeah, but he's a wolf and he didn't eat.
Well, he'll be fine.
He also had ham bone, and also that slice of ham that he found. He wants that.
So, Roselia, did you like it?
Huh?
I said, did you like my sound?
He did get a good constitution, so it didn't really hurt.
It berries. That's what I found. I found a lot.
Man,
I play so good that they have
you guys are at the bottom. You guys are at the bottom.
Awesome.
Finally at the bottom.
Yeah, there's lots in these woods. You're right. That is awesome.
Anyways, you guys are at the bottom of the stairs now.
The sad thing is, he was too dumb to realize that I was trying to.
Whoa, we just traveled 3 days?
Yep. It's generally the time that went by you were just looking for food. So that's make that the time passer.
Alrighty.
I should blow the travel horn more often.
Is now the point where we wrap up for today. Is it's I think in our times, and we're at a stopping point. Or
You're at the
Seems
bottom of those steps. Yeah.
So we're just yada yadaing the 3-day trip.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can like making camp.
You
one
guys.
like
Well,
Nothing exciting
but I
happened.
do. Yeah. Other than you guys, maybe I just think this is a good checkpoint to say that you guys maybe leveled to level 2.
spend 3 days as a bard to become one.
As well, you did a whole bunch of events that was trying, but yeah.
I did accept that spare pan flute that he offered.
Yep.
So I'm gonna.
His
re-add that
seems
my
to be
inventory.
that pan flute seems to be made of a metal, and it feels nice.
It's probably comically huge for Rosalia too.
No, it's just generally the same size if it's a metal one instead of a.
Oh, that would have been hilarious though.
It's a beautiful greenish color, but you never seen metal that's green.
There we go.
Also, since it's also radiating some sort of magical energy after just touching it.
How much does it weigh?
It weighs barely. It weighs half of whatever the original did.
I can't remember how much pan flute weighs, and I already deleted the old one.
I think it would be barely 0.5 or whatever
There we
they have.
go. Pan flute that weighs 2 pounds, so this one weighs 1 pound.
Yep.
And is there anyone here who can perform an Arcana check?
Not very well, but I can sure
I
try.
can do it. Trust
If
me.
you wait around 3
Yeah,
days, I'll suddenly have identify.
Timber, can you identify this pan flute? What makes it so special?
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
Yeah.
I swear if this passes.
Secret genius.
I gotta make the reference to his material somehow.
I'm just waiting for the roll.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it as well.
Where was it under? I'm looking for it.
It's in skills, and it's called Arcana, or whatever,
okay.
Arcane, or whatever it's
It's up
called.
top. All right, guys. Timbo takes a good look at this, and he tries.
He really tries his best.
No, you don't get near that button, cat. Oh. He knows that it's super special, but he don't know why.
I've been working on something. When we get back to the village, I can try to figure out what it
Well,
is.
it's shiny, so you know it has to be good, and it's
About the same
it's super
thing, but
lightweight,
we are able
so
to
that's
process it
handy.
a little better. That it's definitely almost like a very obvious thing that it's magical, though.
Okay, I give up. I know this thing's magic. What'd you do to it?
Nothing. It was given to me by the Fassians up north.
And they didn't tell you what it does?
No. Other than it's some reason when you play it, if you're feeling it has a chance to cause a rainstorm.
I've been working on something. Given a few days, I can probably try to figure out what this is, but not until we get back at the very least.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going to be putting my lips on something until I know what it does. I don't mess around with magic.
A good idea.
The last time that I poked around with something magical I didn't understand, several people materialized out of thin air, and I haven't been able to get rid of them since.
You want me to blow on it?
No, Timber. I don't think that's a very good idea.
Depending on what the enchantment does, Timber, you could destroy a small nation.
Timber starts reaching for it.
No. Bad.
I need unlimited power.
Bad, Timber.
I don't think you should let him touch that, because I actually have no idea. They said something about rain, but I barely understood English that well.
Rain.
Yeah, like, what if... What? This moment. Yeah. What if it makes rain, but the quality of the rain depends on the quality of the player? What if he blows it so bad that it ends up being toxic rain or a hurricane?
Just like home.
Oh my god, no, you cannot touch the flute.
You know
No.
you made a mistake when you said it was capable of destroying a town.
Sadly, remember, what's his name only knows Terran, so he has no idea what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
He just sees the bunny and the wolf man trying to fight over the.
I am
Another word that actually is also the material. They said something or something rose as well.
I'm being a dumb bunny. I am being a dumb bunny. Angel.
Yes.
Oh, what'd it do? What'd it do?
She's like, let me see. Nope, I don't have the right see for that.
Victory favors the bold. That's all I'm saying. He starts walking up the stairs.
Wait, I do something I don't. Would be just a. Oh, it's a it's a healing flute.
Okay.
And what it does, it causes a mist-like thing around the individual, and it heals as a minimal a little bit of damage. It's a very weak enchantment.
And, sorry, between the music and you garbling a little bit, I wasn't able to follow that.
It's Angel says it's just a simple enchantment on the flute that this causes a almost healing, misting-like effect around the individual. But it's able to see through, which just causes a small healing effect when played.
So, while you're playing it, you heal anyone in your immediate vicinity?
Yes, anywhere. Number-wise, will be about 10 feet around you.
So Angel.
Oh, that's all that I need to hear.
And also, the metal of it is called what is it? Do you recognize this metal?
Mithril?
Yeah.
Mithril.
I'm going to stand right next to the hair and give it my best attempt at playing.
Even though it does a small healing thing, it's not small. Angel just wasn't too sure of his full potential, but it is able to healing. You notice that it regrows his toes.
Oh gosh, I want it.
Okay, this would be at least a, I believe, 7th level spell slot kind of item.
Yeah.
That is way too much.
Yeah, I know, but you can always give it back. It belongs to the bard that they found, which he's a much higher skill level than the group is. Like, really high.
So he's just letting her borrow it, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me, this flute does the exact opposite of what I want it to do.
Yeah, this doesn't remove limbs from people, it puts them back on.
Pretty much, it's a very high level spell.
I'm gonna keep playing it as we head up the steps.
So anyone that had injuries would be healed by now.
And if that thing has a finite number of charges, I've basically used them up by the time we get to the top.
Yeah, needs to be. You feel like it's magical residually, and its energy goes away once you got to the steps.
Yeah, well, these people are in a highly fatigued state. They're worn, they're injured, so I'm not gonna make them go up that flight of steps.
So, like I said, you have to have a certain individual to enchant it again. Said he got it as a gift, so he didn't enchant it, someone else did.
Why can't we just drag him up?
So he's actually like, I didn't realize he would do that, but sadly it can't hear hunger though.
Oh, luckily we foraged a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I can't think of a much better situation that it could have been used for than helping a bunch of people that have been brutally beaten.
Okay.
So we're not dragging him up.
I can walk myself.
Timber lets out a depressed sigh.
Well, the magical sigil energy is gone from it now. It's just a regular pan flute that's made of a weird metal.
Just a single use,
Alrighty.
I didn't realize it only had a single use. Or how many? 3 days worth of use? Oh well.
Well,
That's okay though.
are we at our...
If you want, we could have Timber take your toes back off again.
No.
You sure? I mean, you look
I
good with
didn't.
only one ear.
I don't even know it actually did that. Because I didn't know Common very well.
Luckily, Timbo doesn't understand this, otherwise he'd start pulling his sword out.
He's speaking in, like, what's his name, talking in Terran, anyways.
I think it's safe to say that given what just happened there, that is best case scenario for what your friend intended it be used for.
Yeah, but I don't really want it. Because I don't like flutes.
I don't like flutes.
I had a very nice flute, but then something happened to it.
Yeah, you can actually keep it. But you have to find your own way to recharge it, though.
Alright.
If it even is something that can be recharged.
Well, at this point, like, I have no idea if it can or not, because I don't recognize the material.
Also glad that this isn't Terran because you said charge.
Oh no.
Anyways, I guess we're done for now.
Find out next time what happens at the top of the stairs
On the next episode of Dragon Ball
Z.
Dragon Ball.
Nope.
Will the party make it?
All
up the
right.
stairs?
All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening for Serpent's Fable Dungeons and Dragons. We will be back next week with more. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those things on the website, as well as down in the description below. We also have merchandise available. You can find links for that down in the description. It's very high quality stuff. I try to keep the prices low, so just go enjoy it if you'd like. And I will be back in a few minutes with some space engineers. And yeah, thanks for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu. For now.
Hamshank.
Bye.
Ham. Yes, Tower of Ham. Anyways.
I can't have a ham anymore.